Hi there. I hope everybody's well. It's been another interesting week. That weather has been, I feel like I say this, repeat this all the time. That weather has been atrocious, hasn't it? The rain, honestly. And this week we have a new outlook. Um, Hubby and I have decided to move, and we've left the Huranui district, and we're now in the Tasman district of the South Island, so 5 hours north. Yeah, so an interesting old time. And until we get into our accommodation, we are currently living with my sister and brother-in-law and my nephew, just until we get ourselves resettled again. But yeah, love me a good adventure. Today I've actually been wondering about this, and it came up in my head the other day intuitively around the school bomb threats throughout New Zealand this week, and it's just really bizarre. It's never happened, to that extent before, and I find it all very odd. So I just wanted to dig into that this week, and hopefully we get some illumination and some enlightenment on this to find out what's really going on at the bottom of this. So the questions that I had wanted to ask are the bomb threats real? Are they real or are they a hoax? The next question I wanted to ask is, what is the intention behind these multiple threats? And the question on from that is, are they set up by one person, or is it an agency, a group? And then an interesting question for many, but hey, it's burning with me. Is there good intentions behind the actions? We may not even need to get to that question, but let's see how we go with digging through this one. I'm going to pull out 5. You won't be able to see this. You may be able to hear it, but it's quite windy here. So we're where we're currently staying looks over the Kahurangi Ranges, the national forest, and it's absolutely beautiful, and the sun really is shining today, but the wind has decided to play up this afternoon, and I don't have a lot of space inside to be doing this without interrupting the family. So let's see how we go with this, and hope like heck that the cards stay still for us and don't blow away, eh? First card. So first question, are the bomb threats real? Apparently I do need to take that one. I always ask these questions in my head. Do I need that one? Which is the right one for me? Are the bomb threats real? Okay. Oh, thank you. Are the bomb threats real? Last card, please. So the first card we've got, oh, interesting, harmony. What are you telling us about harmony? Disbursement. So resettling. Such an interesting card to get with that question. Yeah. bringing it back to families. Interesting. So you'll see in that card there's that beautiful green haze around the male and female hands there, and I see that as love, and I see the depth of what they see with one another, and I think this brings this back to families again as well, is actually refocusing back on their family structure and what's most important to them, their beautiful children. Deception and envy, interesting. So yes, people are being deceived from this, but luckily for them, there's a big angel just sitting there in the background, caring, protecting. But this may be enough for people to actually really see the deception once they lift their masks off and actually open their eyes and can see what's the reality of what's going on behind all of this. And maybe this is the intention of this, is so that families can actually see what's being done to their family structure and to possibly their beautiful children. Truth. Oh, now this one's an interesting one, isn't it? And here we go again. Actually being able to see where there once was walls, see the way, the vision of what is actually there. The scales are totally out of balance at this point in time, but parents will bring that back. Okay, so next question. Prosperity begins. I love this card, particularly following on from the deception and envy and that truth card. It's really time to go back to ground zero. It's time to reset the earth. It's time to replant the seed. This is a really good, prosperous card. The children really are our future, aren't they? Okay, and shadow. This is interesting as well. We actually, as adults, we actually have to face our shadow sides. We actually have to look and be fearless, because we are charged with protecting our babies. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit deeper on that, and I've got my Archangel Gabriel cards here, and as a couple of you will know, I love my Archangel Gabriel cards. That's our first card. Thank you. Hope that motorbike that was just roaring down the highway didn't interrupt. Anybody? Second card. No. Third. Right. A bit deeper there, Creator. We need a bit deeper on, are the bomb threats real? But from what I'm seeing already, it looks like this is actually part of getting parents to stand up and actually really know what has been going on. Okay, so we have got, oh, what have we got there? I can't read that. Success. Interesting that that goes along with harmony. Congratulations, you did it. Illumination again. The halo. Can anybody see that halo that's in over the angel's head? Might not show up that well. But yeah, there is some fear and some trepidation in with that. for the woman that's standing there. But I think, bravery, some bravery actually is required if we want to protect our children. Motivation, oh yes, and we have a lot of that, don't we? Because our children are so important. Praying for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. Again, it's just connecting in and really looking and opening your eyes, opening your heart particularly, and letting that fear go, that fear that we've held on to for the last couple of years. And our children are motivation enough, aren't they? But we really have to actually be brave at this point. So the truth card, with the truth card, helping children. Look at that, isn't that perfect? Part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding and helping young children, but that goes for all of our children, every single child, not only in New Zealand but on this earth, and that goes along with the truth. Nurture yourself. This to me is a going back to ground time, going back to families again, ground zero. That went along with that prosperity begins card. And really taking time for families, cherishing that. And the last card we had was writers group, and I'm not too sure how that goes with that shadow side, but let's dig into that. Information coming out to get us to be able to see, to get us to be able to understand. But we really have to be open to that, open to hearing it. Interesting. So the threat and the fear there is very real. And our children are the ones that are really at risk. So the next question I have is, are they set up by one person or by an agency? And there must be a reason why that popped in when I was thinking about this earlier today. So let's get into that. Okay. Are they set up by one person or by an agency? Got 5 things about it. Oh, crikey. We had a wee card dropsy there for a moment. This puppy wants to come out too. Okay, are they set up by one person or by an agency group? Ooh, crikey, okay. Not sure what I'm going to get out of that one. That one. Okay, what have we got? Oh, deception and envy card. And you see how I shuffle these, but that's really interesting. So, man created, there's one person at the helm of this. With multiple workers. One person sitting. Now it says choose wisely. Multiple people, multiple directions, one person at the helm there. Emotional loss. The intention really is to cause fear, and it is to cause pain. More pain. They think we can be got at through our babies. Another heart chakra card there with green. So we've had 3 in a row in spiritual union. We have to connect in with our loved ones and make sure, connect in with our loved ones, connect in with our universe as well, and make sure that our children are first and foremost in our minds. Don't worry about the exterior stuff. Make sure that you put all your love and prayers into them. Solitude. This is a major card. Collectively, if we focus on keeping our children safe, building those barriers, those universal barriers around them, making them protected, keeping them protected, but also emotionally and spiritually keeping them protected as well. But we also, the other thing I get out of this is that we as adults, as the parents and the elders, we actually have to take this back. We actually have to take back charge of their learning and their teaching, and make sure that there is a lot of parents fully involved. Yes, there is. But this is actually taking it back to home base again, with teaching them those old skills and making sure that we surround ourselves with community and with family and prayer. Let's have a look there at Archangel Gabriel. Let's see what we get out of this. Okay, we're going a bit deeper with this. Are they set up by one person or by an agency? Creator. You just jump out, didn't you? And you hit as well. Okay, last card, Creator. I'm going a bit deeper. Inspiration. Interesting. Okay, what I get out of that message, really, and it says your idea is divinely inspired, but what I get out of this is parents being given information from the universe and actually starting to question, starting to go a bit deeper with wanting to know what's really going on for their children. Let's see what else we get out of this. Detox time. And they are toxic, that too. We've got to make that decision. We're going to remove. We're going to take back power. We're pulling this back to ourselves. This is us taking back our own power. And it's not through detox or anything like that. It's actually about wanting to know about the information that is flowing through to us. And through that way, we can then empower ourselves to actually take charge for our children. And the other message I just get in there, they'll keep trying this. They will keep trying this if we don't stand up and actually grab this back. Law of attraction. We've got to keep putting these messages out there that we actually hold the power here. This is our country. These are our families. These are our children. They will be our future. The more we keep putting these messages out there, surrounding ourselves with positive people and situations, and you will attract more positivity into your life. But like attracts like, and the more we keep digging into that and connecting in with that locally, regionally, at a country level, the more we can do that. Express your inner truth. Interesting. Yep, we need to find our inner voice. We need to say what it is that we want. This enough is enough. You cannot keep taking this away from us, putting fear into our children. The stress levels must be inordinately high for some. The last card we got with that was listen only to love. Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. Is that really connecting in with your families? What do you want for your children going forward? That was really interesting, wasn't it? Yeah, because it just was a couple of weird little things that I wasn't feeling that comfortable with. And I wanted the answers to them myself, so I just thought, let's do this together. Yeah, so hopefully I'm back soon. Now that the big shift is done, there won't be such long gaps of time between when I do any more readings. So anyway, have a beautiful rest of your day, people, and have a lovely weekend. Take care.